Now, tell me if you're allowed to speak about this. I don't know if you are, but there's been a lot of complaints about his pay. Like, what exactly did happen, if you could clarify,
you know
since
what?
you were training him?
I don't know the specifics.
Because I heard he was very upset. What I've been reading was that he was very upset that he
You know
didn't
what?
even get his show money.
It's like this. I'm just gonna say, like, if you were getting 10,000 to show, 10,000 to win, and you made weight, and your opponent doesn't make weight, just give him the show money. It's 10K. But when it's like big money, and your opponent can't make weight, then we're not going to give you the whole all that money.
I feel like it
like
should
that.
be insured. I feel like it should be insured, and that's why it's confusing to me.
But I don't know exactly what went
Tony.
down. I don't know exactly what went down. I know there was that issue. Will he still get that show money? I don't know if he got it or he got half or something like that. I don't really get into it with.
Tony's right though on that, because he did all the necessary steps. He went through training camp. It's not his fault Khabib didn't fucking make weight, and then he suffers from it. You can't have that.
Exactly.
If a fighter doesn't make weight,
I'm not sure
the other fighter should be.
I'm not sure.
Insured
maybe it was a deal like this or something. I don't know, but maybe it was a deal.
I feel like
we'll
need
give
to
you
do
$250
something.
to show, and whatever to win or something like that, something big. But we're offering that if the fight happens. If for some reason your opponent in small print doesn't make the fight, you're not going to get that show money. It's like if the fight happens.
I feel like
maybe
they have to do
if the
something.
UFC would be smart on their end to structure something like
they
that.
They need
right?
a guaranteed person. You see better fights.
I feel like you need to make a person who does not make the weight get a loss. That's what I think.
That's what I'm fucking saying. It
feel
should be
like,
a loss.
I feel like it's a loss, and I feel like there's no fight, and I feel like the other guy gets paid. There's only one way to stop it. You got to punish people.
Tony's
you got to
career
make
should
it so that
advance.
yes,
but you know what?
You got to
Even
make
though-
it a loss because the fighter didn't make weight.
Correct.
Even though Tony,
Why do you have 4 glasses there? One drink.
That's it. He's only having one.
No. He already had a beer.
We only have one bottle.
Gremlins. You remember the movie? You give the little cute things water.
Callan,
They turn into devils.
Eddie is very constrained.
Callan.
You're fucking up. This goes into chemtrails and Operation Thunderfoot.
It's 5:55, people. Once he takes that, and we start talking about Kennedy and who did it,
We already did it.
went
We
through
already
Kennedy.
did it.
We
I
already
want to
went
get
through
more
Kennedy.
into it.
Meanwhile,
I'm so interested
we're
in
not
it
even
now.
watching this awesome Ray Borg fight. He's one of the few flyweights in this division that is a real interesting candidate for fighting Mighty Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And Formiga's a tough motherfucker, man. This
Number
is
3
a
in
good
the
fight.
world. People just write him off because he also got destroyed by DJ, but number 3 in the world really doesn't lose.
Just DJ's just something special.
Well,
Just-
DJ, if you're listening, you got to do super fights. I'm sick of seeing you fight at that way. We got to move on, man. Dominic Cruz, do you hate money?
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I want to see him clean out that division and keep cleaning it.
And just keep doing that?
Look, I think
Me, and 75,000 other people are watching
I think there's
it.
plenty of fights for Dominic Cruz or anybody else at 135. Between Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, Lineker is much less attractive. Dillashaw exposed him. Dillashaw pretty kind of clowned him.
Yeah, he did.
God damn, Dillashaw was good in that
Dude,
fight.
Dillashaw, Garbrandt? What?
What do you think happens in that fight?
That's big.
Tell you what, man, I would have had one opinion of what would happen in that fight before the Cruz fight, before Cody fought Cruz. But after Cody fought Cruz, he looked so fucking good.
He outclassed him.
I was like, Jesus Christ, he's good.
And he hits like a tank.
He hits like a tank. He's fast as fuck. His boxing is laser beam accurate. And he's getting better.
And it
He's
wasn't
getting better
that
all
close
the
of a
time.
fight. He's getting better. He outclassed Dom. And then you can't do MMA math, but I'm going to do it
Right.
here. You got Dom and TJ. It was a battle. Something TJ won. I don't know, man. I just feel like Garbrandt, he's like a little Chuck Liddell of that weight class. Like he lands, you're fucking in trouble, man.
I thought your podcast with Dominic was amazing. I really have so much respect for that guy. He's so intelligent about sort of fighter's mind and dealing with injuries. But his injury, like the amount of injuries he's had to deal with, are crazy.
Yeah,
like the tendon pulling off his heel, and I mean in the fight, and crazy shit.
You guys have by far
Formiga just landed a beautiful. Oh man, this fight is fucking hot, man.
Yeah, it is.
Formiga landed a beautiful leg kick, and Ray Borg came back with a leg kick of his own and a spinning back fist behind it.
I'd like Borg to get a win there.
Borg's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He's a bow hunter, big time.
Jackson's
It's one of the things
fella.
he after his fight he called out John Dudley. He just wanted to say, I wanted to be on your podcast and I want to go bow hunting with you. He's a bow hunting fanatic.
Damn. Yeah, Juicy, he doesn't get enough credit because he's out in Brazil doing things. He's small. DJ barely gets enough credit. So all these guys, it's a tough go for them.
It's a tough go. The whole
That's
division.
why DJ just needs to, I think, start doing super fights.
Well,
give him
even-
TJ. Give him Dom.
Isn't
Let's
it
do
crazy though that like 35's got so much hype behind it, and 25 has almost none?
Because we just don't care about those tiny, tiny guys.
Does
But
the
it's
Uf
10 pounds difference between
I
25
know.
and 35.
I know,
Isn't that
but
funny?
I know they're so small.
As long as there's someone smaller than you, will pay attention. It's like what we need is a strawweight men's division, and then DJ would be like, these little motherfuckers
He's like, "These
over
little
here,
bitches."
Like, they're fighting these little tiny 115 pound.
I don't know what DJ's waiting for. Maybe they're not offering him or whatever.
Well, he's got to hit Wilson Hayes in his next fight, and after the Wilson fight, like,
then what do we do?
You know,
Yeah, does it
Borg?
don't the new owners of
If
the
he
UFC
wins this one?
Don't the new owners of the UFC have the power to create stars? Don't they like
Hard
pretty
to
much
gotta
run
win.
Hollywood?
Well, you got to win.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to be undefeated. It's not
No,
boxing. You
no.
just have to be
Look at Paige Van Zandt. Yeah.
blow up personalities. You know, just
You need
the smaller the smaller guys.
Personality is hard
Put them
to
in
put
TV
into a
shows.
fighter. Personality has to be there, you know? Like, people have got to be able to talk.
DJ can
Maybe
talk.
they're there and we just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Well, DJ's got a fun personality. He's
Yeah.
great on podcasts. He's a fun dude. It's just people, for whatever reason, haven't appreciated what they're seeing.
Yeah, but look at Chocolatito in boxing.
Yeah.
They think if you talk to any boxing, he's the best in the world. He fights on Triple G's card. The pay-per-view, I think, is next weekend. Does anyone,
Look at
if he
this
came
Formiga.
in
Look
here
at
right
this.
now,
Look at
no
this.
one know who he is.
Formiga.
I think TJ
Oh,
is
what
the
a
most
scramble.
exciting
What a scramble.
fighter.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Ray Borg all over it. Look at this.
Ooh,
These
grabbing the cage, son.
25ers are mad dogs, man.
The pace is so insane.
Don't you think that TJ is the most exciting fighter
TJ
to
or
watch?
DJ?
TJ Dillashaw.
No.
No, definitely
No,
not.
he's
You
not
don't
the
think he's
most
the most
exciting
exciting?
fighter in the
No. God, I think
world
he
to
is.
watch, but
The
he's
most
one of the
exciting?
best. He's definitely one of
He
the
just
best.
he's so unorthodox. He's just so, I mean,
Did you see Cody Garbrandt? With
yeah,
Dominic Cruz?
Yeah, but
Did you see
but,
Rumble Johnson?
Yeah, but I'm saying exciting, like as in just he's from angles and just movements, and I don't know, man. He's just
Oh, he's excellent.
pace.
No, he's great. As far
No,
as
look,
the most
he's
exciting.
one of the best in the world. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it. And if he can beat Cody, he's in my pound for pound top 5.
Fuck yes.
Exactly.
And I think he was when he beat Barao the second time. I was like, well, make an argument for someone who's higher
Oh,
up the
look
top.
at that
Woo,
back take.
That was
beautiful.
That was high level off the cage. That back take.
He took that back and immediately went to the body triangle. The squeeze. Everybody does that now. Everybody goes to the squeeze.
Especially their camp. Think about it. He's with Aldo and freaking Barao.
Yeah. It's crazy that was a rare move. That the body triangle was a rare move, taking the
Not
back.
really.
from the
Jean-Jacques
back.
did it in Abu Dhabi in the late 90s.
That's
to
true.
everybody.
In the
But
UFC,
it was in the
it's rare,
UFC.
though,
yeah.
It was pretty rare up until Ivan Salivary did it
It's
to.
so
And I didn't
Controlling.
start doing it and putting into my game heavily until Jean-Jacques came back from Abu Dhabi. And I thought, like, why did you keep doing a triangle across? How come you kept holding him like that? Because he never really did that in class. He was just straight hooks. And he said, man, so greased, so much grease. They're
Oh,
slipping.
wow.
So I had to lock their hips in
Oh,
or they
wow.
would have slipped out. And that's all I need. When Jean-Jacques says something,
You
you,
can
don't
listen.
question it. You just can pretty much bank on it. That's the way to go.
You know-
Anything he's ever told me to do, any kind of direction he's pointed me in, boom, I go right to it.
You know who I bet has the most body lock time in the UFC? And you can, I don't know who would track it. I would bet Anderson Silva does. If you think about with Travis Lutter, Dan Henderson, that motherfucker
Yeah.
spends a ton of time there. A ton if you think about his fights when they go to the ground.
it's so hard to get out of, man. I've never seen anybody get out of it.
Did he get Travis Lutter's back
Yes.
You've
He
seen it, you
triangled
just
him.
haven't
He triangled.
remembered it.
from the bottom? He was
He
on
had
the
his
bottom.
back
You're working here
blocked out.
chokes,
It
right?
isn't
Eddie?
Did he?
over.
Travis mounted him. I know.
But it's exhausting,
Remember
isn't it? It's
Travis
hard to
make weight?
breathe and stuff.
Yeah, dude, that was my best example for the longest time of a guy that was on death's door. Was Travis when he didn't make weight for the Anderson Silva fight?
Title fight.
Yeah, look at
Didn't
it.
make
Dude,
weight.
Look
Ray
at
Borg
his-
tried to escape. Tried to
he
escape,
spun.
made it. He spun.
The grease. Look at
Inside the
that.
triangle,
The
he
grease
still
in the-
spun.
in the way.
Damn.
Yep. And also being a really tiny guy.
And sweaty as fuck in the
Yeah.
third round with 2 minutes left.
These guys move so fast and they don't get fucking tired.
They
That's
can
what's
just
crazy.
go all day.
The game
10
is
rounds.
just so different for them.
Must
But they
be
get
fun.
tired too, man. Like, remember when Ali Bagutinov fought DJ and DJ outworked him, and then it turns out that he was on
Oh,
EPO?
those are some big
If you're
elbows right
if you're
there.
125 on EPO, probably not for you. This probably ain't the game for you.
Ray Borg is landing some big shots right here.
Ray Borg's no joke, man. But neither's Formiga.
No, for me, it's no
Oh,
credit.
damn.
Such
Big
a
Oh,
keys.
these are hard.
He busted his face open.
Is this
Look at that.
Anderson, Travis Luton?
Oh, he's busted
Yeah,
open.
he's triangling them from the bottom.
Oh, shit. And he's holding the back of his neck. He's letting him have that arm bar. Look at that. He's letting him have that left arm. He should swing. He's holding on to his neck. That's how Randy Couture got arm barred against Ensign. Just holding on that neck. He's not doing it anymore
Right
now,
there,
but-
Eddie. He should swing.
Right there, too. He has it. It's open. He should be swinging.
Oh,
but
it
not
just got
standing.
cut
Good
open. You see
elbow.
that splatter
that.
that just
Yeah.
came off him?
Great elbow.
Ooh.
Dude, look how bloody the mat is.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Dude,
Oh, he's
those are
cutting him with
big.
his
Oh,
elbows.
look at that. He went for it. At least he's out of that spot.
Gotta give this to Borg.
Look at this,
Gotta give
though.
this to
Borg immediately goes back to the
Wow.
back mount.
And
Wow.
Borg's jiu-jitsu is high
Glorious.
level.
Yeah,
Man.
his transitions
Glorious.
are sick.
His transitions and those fucking elbows from the top position are so scary.
Dude,
Look at that
Formiga, when
arm
he's trying
triangle
to
right
flatten
there.
him.
Arm triangle right there. He should just close it off.
Well, his arm's not under yet.
He could have just put it there.
Right. But the other guy's got wrist control.
Is he going to slide him out?
Oh,
No.
oh,
No.
scramble.
It's like,
He still has it right there.
And he still has that opportunity for the
He should
elbows.
turn the twister,
Works.
pass free the knee, and then slice to 3/4 mount, just like Damien
10
Maia
seconds
does.
left.
But this speed of these exchanges is what you're really supposed to be looking for in MMA.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
he's going
Right
for
here.
the he's
Right
going for
here.
the choke.
There it is.
5 seconds left.
He's got to go for it.
A tough guy to choke.
Wow.
These guys at this weight class are so fucking amazing. Like
Borg-
this is what
Borg's a
MMA
tough
is supposed to
one to
be. It's supposed to be like movements without any physical limitations. You know, like you just can't move at this pace if you weigh 300 pounds.
But also at heavyweight, the lighter weights, the reason why we like it is it can end at any given moment.
Yeah.
These chances of getting finished aren't great.
Yeah, I mean, except for Cody, who knocks guys out with one shot.
At
and
135,
Lineker-
you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
135. Then that also is one. I mean, DJ's knocked out a few people at 25, and he knocked out Benavidez with one
Benavidez
punch.
bad.
But the reality is, it's way more rare
Mm-hmm.
at that weight class to see like a one-shot KO.
And that's why it's not as big as a draw.
Yeah, but it's also why those guys exchange many more techniques. They're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be able to finish each other off with one shot, so everybody's much more technical oriented.
Way more
technique-oriented.
technical, yeah.
You have to be. Like, if you look at these two guys
Oh, my
and these
God.
scrambles, they're so technical.
If you had the skills at heavyweight or 205 as either one
Oh,
of these
my
guys,
God.
you'd be the greatest of all
Oh, my
time.
God. Could you imagine if there was a fucking heavyweight that moved like Ray Borg? That would be insane.
Be scary
He would be
as
the
shit.
greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Like, Ray Borg is a top
Yeah.
10 contender for sure, but he hasn't got a shot at the title yet.
She
But if he was
wins
a
this one, he
heavyweight,
might.
if he was a heavyweight, he'd be the greatest of all